I'm going to be attempting one of the hardest things in Minecraft, starting a world completely from scratch and running it all the way through hardcore. Our first goal is to get diamonds as fast as possible. I have attempted this challenge multiple times. This is going to be the last time I ever tried this because I've filmed this for months and continually I fail. I underestimate how hard hardcore really is. If you don't know what hardcore mode is, basically when you spawn into Minecraft, your hearts look a little different. That's because if I die, I don't respawn at all. So we get this one opportunity to survive and we will see how good and how long we last. I have broken it down to a science, and I think the most successful way to play this version of Minecraft is simple. I'm going to accumulate some wood, just enough so I can build a crafting bench, some sticks, and of course we have ourselves an axe. Now, an axe serves two purposes. It actually deals a little bit more damage than a sword, and it will be able to cut down trees a little bit faster. We're going to use the axe to go ahead and harvest some cows because while we're mining, we're going to need some food. I see some exposed stone over there, which usually means coal, which is another one of the resources which we are going to have to look for. And if there is a nearby village, that would prompt us to find some extra food. Regardless, we're just going to accumulate resources as fast as possible. Let's grab a pick and we will go find ourselves some stone. I used to play Minecraft all the time as a kid. Literally growing up, this was the game to play. There was really nothing else to do, so we would just sit and grind Minecraft. I actually ran this attempt earlier today. And on my first run, and I'm happy maybe it didn't work out, I found diamonds, an 8 vein of diamonds. And I'm kind of happy it didn't work out because you guys probably would have thought I was using mods or something. Grab some coal. Sometimes we get lucky with this exposed stone and you'll actually find surface iron, which is very nice to come across every now and then because it saves the time that I have to go mining for iron. Grab a little bit more coal. I have actually never beaten Minecraft ever in my life, and I've been playing it for years. It's taken me a very, very long time to ever attempt to do a full run through and play it. And I figured, you know, I'm into content creation, why not start a channel? Gaming is like the most popular niche to do anything in. Eat a little food. So instead of mining all the way down and mining through that, I figure we just go down there to the lowest point and then we can continue our voyage down. And we're going for it. I think the farthest I've ever been is the Nether. I know the only way to get to the end in a very comfortable capacity is when you place a Nether portal down. You want to be close to another fortress because you're ultimately going to need to farm it for some resources. So that's important. We're coming all the way down here, I guess. We're just going straight into the deep slate layer. La la la. No. I'm gonna die. What in the frick? What is going on? This would not be a speedrun unless I'm getting bum rushed by skeletons off the bat. Wow, that was intense. That was very, very, very intense. Okay. Well, we can cove in here a little bit and mine around, see if we can maybe find ourselves some iron. Make our first chest. I just want to deposit some of this stuff that I don't need at all. Avoid the ravine at all costs because I don't want to be a part of that. Place some torches down. And find some diamonds. Well, we need iron first so I can actually mine the diamonds. Gold. Great. The two resources that are absolutely useless to me. Gold and redstone. It seems like we are not deep enough. Oh boy, we have one pick left. If I can't find iron, I might be toast. We're also running out of torches. Dang it. Alright, down to the last pick. Well, so much for that. Back to the surface. Very, very nice. My strip mining idea completely failed, so when that normally fails on the first try, either A, I start a new world and I restart that, which we're not going to do in this case, or B, we just explore the world, look for a village. A pink sheep in the wild. We found a pink sheep. Wow. I think it's more rare to find that than to find diamonds, which is funny because typically when I do these Let's Plays, I oftentimes find diamonds first. I think the last time I saw a pink sheep in Minecraft was, I think it was on Pocket Edition actually. 1, 2, 3. I've had times where you do this and the iron golem actually has something to stand on and then they can still hit you. Pretty insane. Ruin Nether portal, that is the next station. Ruin Nether portal. What do we have? The compass is always going to point towards the lodestone, so if you have a base, it's super, super helpful. We have our first piece of obsidian. Very cool, just not practical. It is nighttime. We are fully exposed. I am going to do something pretty wild. I already had a crafting table. What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to build a bed as fast as humanly possible so we don't have to... There we go. That is all I wanted to do. I wanted to fall asleep as soon as possible. So now we have 6 bars of iron. With those 6 bars of iron, I'm going to make myself 2 iron picks. We're going to come back to this obsidian once we have diamonds, but there's a good chance that there are diamonds down here. Oh, coal. Very nice. Experience is the thing that will go ahead and revive tools. Iron, first time in the game. No, where's the iron? Gold cannot harvest iron, bruv. That was a complete waste. What am I doing? And we're gonna run into a dripstone cave. Of course we are. Of course we are. What is that? I will actually use the lodestone compass just to show you how this works, because if we start going caving, it'll bring us back here. So now the compass is enchanted, a shield. And we're going to go back to mining. Oh, here we go. Some solid iron. There we go. Ooh, some more iron. Look at that, 24 pieces of iron. I can't even remember the last time I ever in my life collected 24 pieces of iron. Oh, ideally shouldn't be too scared that I'm gonna get lost because I do have this lodestone. Yeah, you guys are probably yelling at me right now. Smelt this iron. Get some iron armor on. This is taking much, much longer than I had ever thought, and we're going in different directions. Where are the diamonds? Where are them diamonds at? Dang, bro, this is taking forever. Nothing. Deader than a doornail. 0 iron. Alright, we're going to do one more. If not, going back to the surface, I'm going to just bum rush that ravine. And probably end up dying. Ooh, this is a little bit promising. All I'm looking for is iron. Iron. Hello. Well, this was what I would call a fail. I will try again tomorrow.
All right, we're back into Minecraft. It's day 2 now. I went ahead and took a break. I edited up yesterday's content, which took me absolutely forever. I don't understand how Minecraft Let's Players do it. As you can tell, I literally ran out of iron. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves up a cobble pick. The mission is clear. We still very much need to go ahead and track down some diamonds. I think I could water elevator this thing. We're doing it. We're making the water elevator happen. I have never done this. I've seen people do this all the time in freaking Minecraft Let's Plays. Haha. So let's observe the world and let's see just what we have to offer ourselves. I think I'm going to completely leave my underground little area, and we're just going to go find a new spot to mine for iron. Die, you stupid cow. I swear if I get all the way over here and there's just nothing. I was catfished so hard into believing there was actually something over here worth checking out. We have found a village. You know what a new village means? A new iron golem to kill. You're done, son. 4 pieces of iron. Finally, we have ourselves another iron pick. Oh my God, a blacksmith. I turn around and what is there? Beneath my eyes, there is a freaking blacksmith. Iron. Oh my God, today it could not get any better. We are cooking today. We're gonna cook some iron. This is great. Yesterday was off to a very rocky start. Today, everything looks promising. We're getting coal, we're getting iron. We found a freaking blacksmith, and then we found another village, and I see a blacksmith over there. The worst thing that could ever happen. You go to a blacksmith, right? Because you should always visit your local blacksmith. And the only thing that shouldn't happen, which ends up happening, is there's not a single nice ore in the entire thing. We're just gonna hardcore parkour, and we're gonna build ourselves a boat because I'm not swimming across that. This will be the second ruined nether portal of the video, the second village of the video, Aqua Infinity. All right, and on to the next village we go. We're going to leave the boat here. I want you to take a close look at that mountain. That one right in front of me. Yep, we're going to come back to it. Don't worry. What is that noise? Dude, what was that? All right, blacksmith, let's see what your trades are. Coal for emeralds. Yes! Now this is what we're talking about. This is what a real blacksmith should provide you with. An iron pick, another iron sword, some more iron armor for when your iron set dies. All right, that was successful. That was very nice and successful. Dun da da! A sunken ship. Of course. Like today's game is getting so much better progressively. So we've been to our third village, our second ruined nether portal. We've gotten a lot more iron. What is that? So there's something over here too. Is this another sunken ship? Dude, I am getting the most luck. Dude, yesterday I was literally complaining. I was like, yeah, this world is completely collapsed. We're completely cooked. You guys don't know how sunken ships work. Basically, there's going to be always a loot chest. Here's the treasure chest. Oh, yeah, homie. One of the worst mobs in this entire game is the dude that carries the freaking trident, bro. Those things are lethal, bro. You get underwater with one of the people carrying a trident, and they're just launching tridents at you. Bang. Look at this, dude. We definitely need that. Something tells me that the treasure map section, right, this chest, is going to give me the same buried treasure map. Okay. I guess they're different than each other. We'll go figure out where this treasure is. Because I think the chances that treasure chest has diamonds in it is going to be infinitely higher than me strip mining for diamonds. All right. It's diamonds. 3, 2, 1. Boom. No, diamonds. God dang it. I'm going to sit here, try to sleep. We'll wake up tomorrow. We'll go grab that other treasure. Wait, dude. Remember our old boat? Do you remember our old boat? Our old boat is right next to the freaking treasure, bro. Like, I parked the boat. The chest was right here. That's amazing. We have 2 of our boats. We have tons of resources. We genuinely do. Thank you, boat, for randomly finding this treasure that I never would have found otherwise. Okay, question mark. But now here's the question is, where are diamonds? And we found another freaking village, dude. What is going on today? We'll be heading to village. So it's like a perfect place just to set up camp, find a freaking ravine if there's a ravine. Hey, there's a ravine. And there is another village. Oh my God, dude. What is going on? What the frick? That's the 5th village. We've turned this into a double chest. We have ores. We have eggs. We have wheat. We have books, obsidian, furnaces to smelt things, TNT to blow them up. Like, I mean, and a lot of iron. Furnaces, beds. We don't need a bed. There's no reason for a bed. We'll put the bed here. No! Get out of my bed, you monkey! And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Entering the ravine. We have some iron. Some more iron. More iron! We're in great shape, guys. Like, this is probably the best shape we've been in. Oh, this seems like a very great spot to just mine down endlessly until we find... Oh, doggy. 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57. Okay, this is diamond level. And the only reason I know that is because I actually had to Google what diamond level is. Simply because I don't want to spend the next 10 years of my life searching after years of mining, days of hunting. We have found the very thing which I've been looking for, and that is diamonds. They're here. They are right here. And my inventory is full. All right. Diamonds! Yay! We have 3 diamonds now. This was no, like, easy feat, guys. You all play Minecraft. You all understand how, like, somewhat simple it is. No. I have been grinding to find this. And we finally found our very first set of diamonds, which we will use to make a diamond pick. In the next episode, we are going to mine as many diamonds as we humanly can, and then we are going to hopefully enchant some tools, get some obsidian, and head to the nether. I'll see you all in the next episode.